Good afternoon. Good afternoon. My name's Rodney Glover. I'm the candidate for governor from Florida. I wanted to know, what is it that you need? What is it that you need to ensure that you believe your vote is actually going to change something that's adverse in your life? What is it that you need? Because I'm telling citizens that if you do not have control over any of the candidates that are making these promises, if you cannot make sure that they are going to have to keep their word, or they are going to face your wrath of being fired from that position well before their term ends. If that is not enough, then what is it that you need? Because I promise you, I see so many people say, hey, Byron Donalds, James Fisback, Bobby Williams, like these are the ones who they just get pushed in front of me so often. And it's like, how many of them are asking you or telling you that, hey, if you vote for me, one of the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to make sure that you can hold me accountable. That's got to be the first thing that I do. Because the reason that all of this stuff has happened in all of our lives is because we have elected people to office that we cannot hold accountable. But you know what the biggest problem is? The biggest issue is that a cat video or an animal video gets more interaction from citizens than the things that affect your day-to-day lives. I look at citizens, I'll see a cat video pop up. It's not like 1.2 million views, 3 million views, and people are talking as if they are the animals. Lord help us all. But when something comes up and it says, hey, there is an adverse effect in your life, who the heck is putting cat videos in front of you when gas is 4.50 a gallon? I don't want to see cat videos when gas is 4.50 a gallon. I want to hear solutions so we can bring this down, so we can walk this back, so I can have an opportunity to start enjoying the leisurely things. You can't be distracted when all of this stuff is happening. But I'm asking you to be in control, to take charge, to be responsible for the people you put in office, to say, hey, I hired you to do a job and I will be auditing the job that you do. And if you do not do a good job, I have a way to remove you. That's this platform. That's this campaign. This campaign is for the people to not have to hope. This is the campaign that is going to put the structure in so you can guarantee the things that you want. You have an avenue to get, and I'm going to make it expedient. It's going to be very expeditious, quick, and how you can make that happen. We're going to speed that part up. But I need for you to slow down with all the cat videos and all of the things that are pulling you away from focusing on what's happening now. All of these candidates, they are pushing their money, they're pushing these issues, they're pushing their influence, they're going to push these pastors in front of you, they're going to push entertainers in front of you, they're going to do all of these things. But you need to ask yourself a question. The question has got to consistently be, is there a candidate besides Glover that is giving me control over all state elected officials? You better start asking yourself that question. If you are still voting and you are not voting to give citizens, if you can say citizens are first, but you won't give your vote to something that is pushing for citizens to be first, please check yourself, because you are not making any sense. Fall back into reality, citizens. You need citizen control. I'll say it again. I'll say it again. You need citizen control. If you are tired of watching these citizens go to these meetings, hundreds of citizens go to these meetings, and then when they get there, 7 council members still outvote the 100 people that are there. It's because there's no structure in place to make sure that it doesn't happen. That's why that happens. I'm here to put the structure in place, but I'm not going to be able to do that if you don't want it. And that's what this campaign is about. It's about finding out, if I lead you to the water, will you drink it? And right now, I just don't see it happening. I'm a realist. I can give you all the information. I can put together a plan. But if you don't want that type of control, then you won't support it. That's as simple as it gets. You guys have a great afternoon.